What up, what up, what up, y'all? It's your boy Jax Wild and the homeboy PG the Hustle. What's good with y'all? How y'all doing out there? I know it's been a while, but we back. We back like we never left. You feel me? What's up with your PG?
Man, chilling, man. Back like vertebrae. You understand what I'm talking about, man? Back in the saddle, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? What you been doing on your time off, man?
Oh, chilling, man. Actually putting some stuff together. We didn't even get into that before the show, and I definitely gotta lay that out to you afterwards.
Okay, bet. That's what's up.
Because the Lord is working, man. You know how
hey.
The Lord be working.
Right down in the Shanda.
Working. You too like
right down in my shot, I can feel it.
Hey, but when everything started to come together, boy, that's how I shouted. Boy, wait till I feel you in, man. But man, just chilling, man. You know, other than that, just working, man. You know, same thing, man.
Yeah, we gonna get at it and chop it up, man. For me, man, I just been working, man.
Okay.
Working. I made a challenge with myself trying to post something every day. That's just a personal challenge, not like I'm trying to get rich or all the other schemes. I was just like, let me just see if I could do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just being accountable to that. I've been pretty close. If not actual doing my, I'm doing my 3,000 question series.
Right. Yeah, you know, I chimed in on a couple of them. I seen, I'm
man. And to think what it has blossomed to now, I didn't think it was gonna be like that even getting started. You feel me? And it's also just like a personal journey for myself, because these questions could be as deep as what is your life's journey to what color shoes you got on. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually pretty fun, man. So
I'm glad you're talking about that. I'm glad you brought it up, because I meant to ask you. Now, did you buy that and that's just a book or something online? Because them questions, bro, some of them questions, like, it's funny because some of them are like simple. And then the other ones are like, wait a minute, who business you trying to get in?
yeah. So me and my big sister, we were hanging out. We was walking through Target or one of them stores, and we went to the book section where people get like notebooks to journal and stuff like that. And we were talking about journaling, but then I seen it. I was like, this is kind of dope. And I was like, this is something I could just do on my spare time. You just open a page and you just answer questions. And I try to do it where it's kind of like the first thing that pop out of my mind, right? First, I read it, and then I read it one more time, and then boom, I answer. Versus trying to really think too deep, because if you go too deep, then you're kind of losing the thing. The other thing, the homie Rock City, who was on here a couple times, he said he bought that same book and gave it to his dad so that his grandson will kind of be able to know his dad or know his grandfather, with all these questions. So it's actually pretty cool. It's a neat little book. So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go to my Facebook, go to my Instagram, check it out. It's just 3,000 questions about me. And I was talking to a couple of friends of mine, and they was like, yo, take it to the streets, take it on the road. Just ask random people. I'm on the college campus. So I'm gonna start seeing videos of me asking these questions to strangers and just trying to get their response if they're willing to do it. So it's been a pretty cool journey.
Ask them, you're gonna be asking them the question for them, right? You're going to be asking them the question.
Yeah, so I'll ask like one of the questions is something like who makes your favorite shoe?
Okay.
So I'll let them answer, and then I'll answer. Oh, that's a cool story, blah, blah, blah. Here's my answer, and then we cut it right there. Try to cap it at about a minute 30. If we could do a minute and with me editing and kind of chopping it down, just so that it'll stay fresh. And people, as I'm posting these, I'm looking at the time and the attention span of folks, 30 to 45 seconds. So a minute kind of it tapers off a lot after about a minute. So want to keep it short and sweet.
Right. Oh yeah.
Unless it's something super hard, like a big question.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Or it gets interesting, or the answer gets interesting.
Yeah.
So now how you did it, because I know everybody that don't have that's asking you the question don't have the book. So do you have them just pick a number?
Yes. That's a great question.
So I watch people ask you about the book, like ask you the question. I'm like, I didn't know what question that is. Number 2 is.
So what I've done is I did one by myself, and I did a question, and then I said in the comments, drop your favorite number, and whoever drops that number, they drop number 8. So I go to number 8, and then I shout out the person who dropped number 8.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then that's how I kind of keep it going. And then when I'm at work or my wife or something, I'm just talking to somebody, I'm like, yo, what's your favorite number? And they'll say 288. And I'm like, all right, bet. So I write 288 now. And I'm just collecting people's numbers as they say it. Okay. You know what I mean? And just so collecting numbers. I got a little notepad that I'm checking them off. Bring me my book.
Nice.
Yeah. Where is it? It's in my backpack. But yeah, so yeah, that's how I just grab it. And then when I run out, let's say it get kind of light and people don't want to ask no more questions because they're liking it and they're watching it. The views are viewing and they're liking it. They'll hit the like. They just not putting a number in the comments.
Yeah.
Like, y'all not listening.
And you know what? I'm gonna do one here and there, but I don't want to be like the only one just putting them up there. So I'm gonna do one.
True. And that's real.
Was like, I was like, I'm gonna put one up there. I will put one up there in a while, like about like a week or so. I'm gonna put one up there.
Yeah, because the plan is twofold. The one plan is also like I talk about, just to get content out every day. Just something I want to try to do. And then the second fold is possibly run this into my segment of another podcast. Oh yeah. Where you bring a guest on and you be like, all right, we get a randomizer, we hit a coin or something on the screen, we hit a button, all these numbers come up, bam, 288. So we go to 288 and we just chop it up. I'm just trying to find different ways to get out here on the podcast world and, do my thing, man. I want to be a part of this world. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like Hustle one day. You got about 4 or 5 of them going. You feel me?
No, well, so honestly, we started podcast. I do this one and another one, but what we're doing with Black Money Media is we're changing a couple of things that have started out as podcasts. We're changing them into shows. So if you haven't if y'all didn't catch the last one, we have our Hotter Shots show, where it's like a trivia game. It's like a trivia, and we ask questions like we have teams. So we had, let me see, 1, 2, 3, there were 4, maybe 5 teams last time. Last airing, last taping. We did 5 teams. And we actually taped it in the studio.
Word. So it's taped live.
Yeah, it was taped. Yep, it was taped in the studio.
Okay.
And we went around the room, asked the trivia, and if you missed it, you either took a shot or you ate the hot sauce. We have 5 levels of hot sauce, starting from 1 to like extreme run out, drop everything, mouth burning, sign a waiver.
Like the one chip type of hot sauce?
Yes. Matter of fact, it has Carolina Reaper in it. The hot one had Carolina Reaper in it. It was the Carolina Reaper sauce was the top one last week. Yeah, that's exactly.
Well, I started to sweat already.
So it's called Hotter Shots. So it's so fun. Like the game is so fun. We start off and it's like it's slow because everybody's chilling and you get one or two, boom, you get the first one's kind of mild if you're taking a sauce, and then if you're taking a shot, first shot, second shot, not that effective. By the third round, third round, all that alcohol starts kicking in and that mouth starts burning and the focus starts losing. And the trivia questions are usually stuff that it's like a game that's called You Should Have Known That.
Oh, yeah.
So some of them are easy. Some of them are like, what? But then when you get the answer, it's like, yo, I knew that.
Yep.
Yeah, like so it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It is real fun. And we're going to be taping that. And then we did a live one last week, or no, 2 weeks ago we did a live one, and we're going to be taping them and releasing them at shows. And we have a sports show that's in development. We also have a ladies' night in development. Sports show is called Next Man Up.
Okay.
That's in development. And the ladies' night is close to being launched. That is a intimate talk. It's not a man bashing and it's not a womanizing show, but it's women. It's women sitting around talking about women's things, like women's thoughts, relationships, day-to-day, women's health, day-to-day, definitely women's health, day-to-day encounters, day-to-day struggles, day-to-day battles, just everything that they go through. It's called Ladies Night. So that would be a show. And so I think there's still two or three. We got HBTV. HBTV is going to be a multifaceted array of HB does music reviews, food reviews. He does everything. But
who is HB?
That's one of the homies.
Oh,
that's
word.
Okay. No, yeah, so it's kind of like everybody's branching out, and they do have their thing. They have their own thing, and we have a couple affiliates. You know what I'm saying? We have Just the Facts podcast, which is in the family too. That's with Jay Caesar. He does reaction videos. His is still, the podcast. He does reaction videos, and then he does it with his wife also, and then they talk back and forth. They bounce stuff back and forth on each other.
Yeah.
Talk a good, they spit just the facts, man. It's a lot of stuff, man. We gotta go. We just trying to develop, bro. You know what I mean? And trying to do new stuff, man. Just new things. Like I know it might be similar to what people doing, but we doing it in a different way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we doing it.
And to that point, what I found out, man, just do it. You know what I mean? It may look like somebody else, it may sound like somebody else, but understand that this world is so big and so vast that our circles of or spheres of influence are going to be different. It's going to be very, very hard to see two people like your favorite influencer or your favorite or the guy you think is the best. You might not ever cross paths with that person. You could do the exact same thing, right? And they ain't nobody gonna say nothing like, "Oh yeah, that's what Buddy do. That's kind of cool." Because my reaction videos, I love those. And right now, I'm only doing them with no voice. I don't talk. I just my facial reaction, and they go crazy, right? Somebody sent me a reaction that Shaq did. It said, "Oh man, Shaq, he doing what you doing." I'm like, "Whoa, nah, don't." I'm sure Mr. Shaquille O'Neal didn't see my content. It was like, I want to do that. But at the same time, he
Don't
could
be so sure.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just like, it don't even matter. Just do it. Just do
Trust
it.
me, they steal from the little man's more than you know.
It's
and I'm not saying nothing
money.
like calling us like little men's, but I'm just saying they steal from the little guys all the time.
It's plenty of money out there. It's plenty of people watching. We scroll hours and hours of just random stuff. So I got a friend, I think he's watching right now, James Wall Street Hatton. He does content about the stock markets, content about investing your money, little helpful tips. He was on something the other day, and I listened to him, but I didn't hear him. You know what I'm saying? You hear he made a post about the Bitcoin dropped mad low. Like, at one point Bitcoin was like $90,000.
Oh yeah.
And it dropped to like 60. And he came on, he was like, look, this is a trap. Don't sell. Actually, you should buy more. Because it's not going to be down for long. And if sure enough, it's already rising back up. He's already rising. This stuff ebbs and flows. And the one thing he was telling me about is, if you watch how the president talked after he says something, watch the stock market move. Either good or bad. But it's almost like the stock market can almost be kind of emotional. Like, you got that friend that is always upset or always happy, no matter what. Or you could say something and influence him or her to do something. That's kind of how the stock market can be, because these are real people with real money and real investments. And when a president or a congressman or somebody say something that can possibly affect the company or affect where we're moving with our money in the next couple of years, man, that makes speaking of that, I called my homeboy a few minutes ago, or before I got on. He drives a diesel truck. On the way home, I see diesel, at least over here in North Carolina, is up to $3.99. I was like, hey, yo, my boy, you good? You didn't even see yourself. Now, mind you, gasoline here is $3. So we on a little struggle bus too, but $4, boy.
Yeah, so it's crazy, man. And the funny thing about diesel, man, I love it and hate it. It's always expensive. It's loud. It stinks.
Yeah.
But it lasts so long.
Goes so far.
It goes so far, bro.
Diesel goes so far, bro.
Diesel goes so far, man. I get upset sometimes when I go to the pump and I be putting in that regular gas. I'm like, man, I need to find me a nice diesel truck for work, just to work and drive, because this gas is killing me.
Hustle, you gotta remember, because I remember when I first started driving, diesel was actually less than gasoline.
Yes, it was.
And that was in like 90. I started driving in 98. Diesel was actually the cheaper version. So you was looking at diesel like, man, I should get me a diesel.
Remember what happened around that time?
Wars and territories being taken over.
You remember what that war was over?
Over the fuel. over the oil.
After that, diesel went up because it's such a commodity because it was worth so much.
And diesel ain't never went down since.
Never went down. It never went down, bro. It never went down. Never went down. It never went.
But before we jump into it any further, let's see if we can holler at some sponsors real quick. So we got,
of course, man.
W Energy is the sponsor of today's show. You want to tell us about W?
Dub, go on and get your stuff. I'm gonna keep throwing it up in y'all face, man. Go on and
yes, sir.
Go on and get your dub. Energy, man, this energy drink, man, is made with the natural coffee extract, coffee beans.
Yes, sir.
And it is focused on focus and no jitters. I've been using it for months now. When I need a little pick me up, because I don't like energy drinks. I don't like the fake stuff, the taurine and the guy lipidol and all of this stuff that you can't even pronounce. You know what I mean? This is just
you could put
this is no caffeine.
Toast on something, fruit toast, corn toast.
Right. You feel me? This is just coffee extract, and then they also have. If you go on the site, they have hydrating products. They have energy. They have focus. They have everything. They have like relaxation. It's all kind of things. They're really expanding day by day, man. Please go check them out. Enter in PG the Hustler to check out, man. Get 10% off your full order, man.
Yes, sir. And I'm just going cause we're here, I'm gonna pop it up just so folks can see what we got going on over here at W.
Facts.
Look at the
news,
dub.
let it get 20% off. Look at that.
Look at the dub. Look at all these flavors, bro.
Yeah.
If you like that s'mores, I don't know that I would like s'mores. It says mixed with milk. I don't know if I would like that in my energy drink, but hey.
Bro, trust me.
It goes hard.
Like a smoothie. It's like a smoothie. When you get the milk kind, it's like smoothies.
So this is that's pretty dope, bro.
That's Chainsaw Man. Yeah, they did a collab with Chainsaw Man. If anybody's familiar with anime, like I love anime, Chainsaw Man is big. Go to Crunchyroll, check that out. They just got done. That was last year they did that one, and it's still a big one. It's still a big seller. And then they had the Japanese cherry blossom, but it's
going. That's this one. No, this is honeydew.
Right,
they got some fire flavors, bro. I ain't never seen nobody do honeydew in a flavor before. That's kind of dope.
They have so much. That's why I said don't knock the milk ones.
Okay.
And if you're not a milk drinker, use almond milk. If you don't, like if you're lactose or whatever, put the almond milk in there or whatever, or coconut milk, goat milk, breast milk, whatever you like to drink, man.
Oh, hey, yo. Hey, yo.
So you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Before we get to the break, before we get to that, you know what's funny? How conditioned and how crazy our minds are. That's our milk.
But
we laugh at that statement and think that's nasty to drink that, but that's really ours. And the milk that we're not supposed to be drinking, we've been conditioned to drink that. Drinking that's the real disgusting milk.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress, man. Go on over to blackmoneymedia.live.com, man. Go ahead and get you some Redeployment Podcast merch. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys missed it. Matter of fact, I did see a couple. I think I've seen a couple orders. Thanks to everybody.
Okay, bet.
In the last couple of months. And
let's go.
Because somebody put those, they put the, what's the names up? The percentages. You know, remember I had the
yeah.
Yeah, the coupon for us messing up the other week.
Yeah.
So, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to those folks, you know what I'm saying, that cut a couple pieces, man. And also we got, man, y'all don't know, but behind the scenes, man, we got a lot of big stuff going on. Like we actually have we're gonna be rolling out some stuff like physically to where you can catch us on the street and be catching us. Like we actually have an in-house printer now, like an in-house printer, like to where we don't need to go like outsource. So we moving on up the ladder, y'all, man. And thanks to y'all support, man. Like we couldn't do this without y'all, man. And, you know, we really thank y'all. So give me some comments on the video on YouTube, right?
Yep.
Or Facebook when it plays on Facebook, because you still got to go through Facebook, right?
Yep.
So YouTube,
I got a Facebook and YouTube.
YouTube or Facebook. Give us the next code. We're going to pick the coupon code that you guys choose, and the person's coupon code that we pick will send free merch.
Hey, let's go.
So let's get it. Let's get it going, y'all. Let's see them comments. Run them comments up. Let us know how long y'all been here in the comments. Let us know where y'all watching from. Let's start interacting, man. Let's start. We talk back. Talk to us. We talk back, and we give y'all stuff.
Yes, sir. All right.
So what we on tonight, man?
What we on? Let's see. The first thing we gotta talk about is dun, 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 dun. So we don't want to lose the title. We're gonna talk about these things from a veteran military perspective, because a lot of what we about to pop up here is what we talk about around the water cooler anyway. But we're just bringing it here live for y'all. So, and if you are watching,
we just in the military, we not watching what's going on outside.
And if you're in the comments or you're watching and you want to comment and share, please do, and we'll drop it in there. So, what can you tell us about the 50 Cent and T.I. beef?
Expeditiously. No, man. So if y'all go, we went in depth with this over the past week. Y'all go ahead and check out the Real Game No Giving podcast, man. We really ran down on that. It's real funny, but I'll definitely share our thoughts, my thoughts with this audience, with our audience here, especially from a standpoint where a lot of us, we listen to this music, we listen to these artists, like got us through basic training, got us through tech school, got us through active duty, like got us through long days in the warehouse, got us through long days on the bus, long days on the flight line, long days on patrol. We listen to this music, period. Just like I said earlier, just because people are in the military, active duty, reserves, or whatever, don't mean we don't pay attention to what's going on outside. Mm-hmm. This is so hilarious because I feel like 50 is being 50. If you know the origin of this whole thing, T.I. says that they met years ago. They talked about it. Hey, let's do a versus. So yada, yada, yada. They were shopping movies in L.A. They talked, let's do a versus. 50 was all for it. T.I. brings it up later on. 50 acts like he don't know what he's talking about. And the trolling starts.
Wait. So the verses, you talking about the verses we was doing in 2020?
Those verses, yeah. They got together.
So why are we here now though? That was 6 years ago.
They never did one. No. Verses are still going on. They just had a verses. Verses are still going on. They still doing verses? Bro, they just had Master P No Limit. They just had No Limit Cash.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They're still doing verses. They just trying to find new ones to do because it's pretty much almost everybody. So T.I. and 50 was supposed to really do one. They talked about it years ago. T.I. brings it up. 50 act like he don't know what he's talking about. T.I. should have known off top that this is part of this nigga's shtick. This is part of this nigga's makeup. This is part of his fiber. Yeah. He does things like this. So even if they talked about a versus and 50 was down with it, of course he gonna act like he don't know what's going on because he wants to see T.I.'s reaction. And what happened? He fell for the bait. T.I. goes on the press run, goes to talking about how, oh man, I don't even want to stand on stage with that nigga no more, man. I don't even want to get on stage with that. I don't want to stand on stage with him no more. We can't do that no more. Like you know that Atlanta talk. Love my Atlanta folks. We can't do that no more. Can't do that no more. Ain't about that though. Ain't about that though. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you know T.I. is funny because when he explained him and 50 talking and doing this, because this is another reason why I think it's all put on to a certain degree. When they talk about it, T.I. said, yeah, we talked about it and blase, skip and all that.
Yeah,
T.I. never is the one to talk like that. T.I. is one of the most eloquent orators that we have in our generation right now as a young person. You know what I'm saying? There's no way he would say blase, skip, and use those filler words if he was really talking about something serious. So that's why I think a lot of this is put on too. And then the kids done got involved because 50 put up the mama.
That's the funny part.
Picture. Yeah, and we got little young Jimi Hendrix involved with his guitar.
Oh, that's his whole name?
No, I just call him that because that's his aura. And he give off an aura. His oldest son,
he does.
His oldest son give off a Jimi Hendrix aura to me because he played the guitar and be on the.
He does for real.
And you got Damani with his J. Cole-esque diss. You know what I'm saying? Then you got King with his off the cuff, just wild, YN. And then you got T.I. punching him in the face with his vernacular and his delivery and his beats and his lines and bars. Crazy, dog.
So if we gonna get your top 3, can you rank them 1, 2, and 3? Who has the best diss?
As far as this situation right here?
Yeah, because so T.I. went on wax, King went on wax, and the other son, Lil Jimmy, went on wax.
Damani went on wax too.
So 4 people went on wax? Okay, so run them down. Who was the top one? Or let's start, who was the bottom? Give us number 4.
4th, and I hate to say this and put it like this because I didn't even hear the whole thing. Would have to be the oldest son, the Jimi Hendrix, the sing song, the guitar. Like no, I wasn't with that. 3rd is King.
Okay.
3rd is King.
Okay.
2nd is definitely Damani's. Damani's was nasty. It was cryptic. It wasn't shock and awe. It was on some. Wait a minute. Rewind this.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait. What did he say? Oh, wait a minute. She died. Oh my gosh, this dude is going crazy. It was that kind. T.I. is number 1 because I cannot stress this enough. He is, and I believe always will be until someone else comes and take it. He is the king of the South.
Yeah.
No one else can take that from T.I. I don't believe. There's a lot of people out there I love from down south too. A lot of good. I just don't think that they can. This is him. His track was so everything. It was nasty. It was commercial. It was. I could still play this for years to come and be like, "Ooh, he got on it again." Remember he did what? You know what I'm saying? Like how we do Ether and what's when you hear that do-do, when you hear that, well, you know it's finna go down. Like you know what I mean? T.I. just he's number 1, of course. But I mean, I don't know how anybody else would score it. Y'all put in the comments how y'all score that beef.
Yeah, how y'all scored in the comments. Drop it in there so we could talk about it. So the one thing you said that stuck out to me is 50 and T.I. really got us through back in the day like that. I remember when Get Rich or Die Trying came out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that joint. I was stationed in Turkey. We had it came out in the BX. We went and got the CD. We ran home. I had to put it in my this one. I had the boombox joint. You got 6 CDs you could put in that boy. The 2 speakers on that boy.
Oh, you
Bro, that joint ran over
big boom box.
Yeah, Mini Man. Come on, bro. But then, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. T.I. hit the scene first, really, and then 50 and G Unit kind of came, or was
I would have to go to my phone. I believe it's pretty much. I believe all of their journeys started around the same era, same time. They just got hot different times because T.I. was rapping in Atlanta and 50 was rapping in New York. 50 was writing for like 50 was writing for people before he even got on.
Oh,
you know
okay. I didn't know that.
Doing a lot. Yeah, 50 was doing some shit, man. 50 was working with Jam Master Jay. Man, 50 been around, bro. 50 been around. He definitely been around. And T.I. He been around too, but more in a different way. Like T.I. is pretty much your real grassroots hustler.
Okay.
T.I. was around in the streets of Atlanta. That's why he's the king. Like he walked the streets, rode the bike up and down the street selling dope, like in Atlanta for real. Like everybody know him from Bankhead to Center Hill. What he be saying? From Bankhead to Center Hill. They know him. Like niggas know him. Like for real type stuff. Like people know him. So it's a different like vibe. It's a different thing because in New York, you can go platinum and never leave New York.
Dang, that's real.
New York and LA are markets like that. And I believe Atlanta opened the floodgates because it's like they have a bucket. It's like they had a bucket like that, but they busted the walls open. Because everybody wants to be like Atlanta. Everybody wants to be down south. Everybody wants to. So their music goes everywhere.
Okay.
Instead of just being contained and be platinum. You see what I'm saying? Like a West Coast artist can be platinum on the West Coast, but go to New York and don't nobody know who he is.
Because like
Atlanta artists go platinum in Atlanta, but go to LA and they know who he is because everybody follows Atlanta. Go to New York because everybody follows Atlanta. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. All right. While we still on music, I need one more top list.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about rap beef as I see it.
Okay.
So rap beef as I see it, and I'm excluding on purpose Biggie and Pop because that's we're not going there. So after that, Jay-Z and Nas. So that's one. Jay-Z, Nas. Mm-hmm. Then we got let's just do the big ones. Jay-Z, Nas. Let's go Kendrick Lamar versus everybody.
Well, there's a lot. So do your list. Do your list.
Huh?
Do your list because there's a lot of beef.
Okay, Kendrick. Now this is Kendrick versus everybody or Kendrick versus Drake. I think it was Kendrick versus Drake. Yeah. But he said bump the big three. You know what I mean? So he was kind of hitting on everybody a little bit.
Well, I think they caught strays.
Okay, so all right. So we got Jay-Z, Nas. Okay. We got Kendrick and Drake. Now we got T.I. and 50. And I think those are the big ones that I know.
Okay.
Because I'm not a huge hip-hop head like that. So what is does T.I. and 50 even scratch the top two?
No. Okay. They don't make it nowhere near.
So then
they're not even in my top 5.
So then who would be your number one? Would it be Jay-Z or Kendrick?
Nah, Jay-Z and Nas is my number 2.
Ooh, okay. Who's your number one
is?
Who?
My number 1 is Ice Cube versus NWA.
Oh, he took it back, bruh.
That's my number 1 rap beef of all time. Only and only because it was one man versus a whole group, and he destroyed them for 3 albums. He destroyed them. People didn't really catch a lot of things that he was talking about in the album, like in certain songs, but he never let up on them. He never let up on them, bro.
You know what? I didn't even peep that one, bro. Because I said as I see it, but now I remember it now.
Right? Yeah, you remember it. I know you
I
do,
remember it now.
We lived through it. So my second one, of course, like I said, will be Jay-Z.
Okay.
And Nas. Number 3 for me has to be Cannabis and LL Cool J.
Woo! Boy, you not listen now. You in your vinyls right now, bro.
Forgot about. Well, I'm a music head.
You in your vinyls right now. This man is in the vinyls in the crate, bruh.
Hey, don't let us leave rap, because I'll tell you Michael Jackson and Prince.
I didn't even know they was beefing, bruh.
You didn't?
No.
It wasn't never on wax, but you knew Michael. You know, just side note, y'all. You know Michael. You know, Michael Jackson said that Prince and his mom tried to run him down in the car after.
What?
Go look it up, bro. You just gotta everybody in the comments. Go look it up.
That's on my go down the rabbit hole list on YouTube right there.
You're gonna hit me back later on in about 2 hours, like, bro, you're gonna be laughing. Wait till you see the James Brown footage. It's footage out there too. So just so y'all. But anyway, let's keep going on the rap. Let's think back. All
right.
So I got 3 Cannabis and LL Cool J.
Okay.
4, I would say Kendrick and Lamar, because Kendrick and Drake. 4, and I only say 4. I only say that because I don't like where that beef started. It started from nothing. If you remember these beefs that I'm bringing up, that's my 1, 2, and 3. These started from actual events. These started from some stuff. Like these things started from things,
right?
Not just
but hurt because you said something in the lyrics.
Right. So and like you said, we leaving out Big Impact because we already know what that's about. That was real life. That was some real stuff. It got real. It was fake. It was fake and it turned real. Yeah, and that's why we don't like to talk about that, because that never should have been beef.
Nah.
My number 5, man. And I don't know if a lot of people remember this, but I put it as an honorable mention on number 5 because it was real funny to me. Because this is a my era thing, my area, and and our era. Our era, my area. I don't know if you all remember when Bone Thugs and Harmony was beefing with Twista.
Oh yeah.
That was so hilarious. I put that at number 5 because that was so hilarious. Because it was a beef over who was rapping the fastest.
The fastest, because it was him and Crazy Bone. Like, bro, come.
Like, what are y'all doing, man?
Bro, y'all both from the city, bro. Like, relax.
Yes, bro. And there's so many other beefs, man. I could go to Cassidy and
I forgot about
so many beefs, yo. But it's just we can go on and on, but those are my top five. And like I said, that honorable mention, that was just for S's and giggles, man. We just laughing at that last one because it was just funny.
Before we leave music, I need to know where you stand on this J. Cole new CD that dropped or double CD that dropped.
Oh, so let's talk about it. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's get that a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And I want to mention the comment Joe Budden had to say, the thing Joe Budden had to say about it.
Okay.
So I get what Cole is doing. To me, if you follow anything else that I'm on, you hear me say it. It's a gimmick. The whole thing that he's doing is a gimmick. But I mean, I like it. Well, it's a gimmick, but it follows his path. It follows him. It's more of a marketing strategy for him. It is gimmicky. Remember, he rode around the country in the Honda that he first started with.
I thought he's still doing that.
It broke down. So, and that's what I'm gonna get to. There's a lot in that situation. That's why I said I'm glad you brought that up to talk about it. There's a lot in that situation.
What? It broke down.
It broke down, and Joe Budden was jumping to the high heavens and thanking God Almighty that it broke down, because he says that J. Cole is doing this for clout. J. Cole, he's saying that this is disingenuine, is what Joe Budden said.
Hold on, I'm about to put it up right now.
He said it's fake humble. He said it's fake humble. He said he's so tired of J. Cole and this fake humble shit, because he's like,
right here.
And like I was saying, we know it's a gimmick, because ain't no way you as a multimillionaire gonna put yourself in a dusty ass Honda with no sprinter behind you, with no backup behind you, and go across country. You're not gonna do that. Nobody's gonna do that. And
oh my God.
People's like, well,
so Joe Budden shares his thoughts, tired of the fake humble gimmick after J. Cole's Honda breaks down.
Yeah.
Okay. From a military veteran perspective, okay, J. Cole, I hear him on features. I never personally consumed his music like that, right?
Okay.
So I was just watching, because it's called The Fall Off, and it's like following this pattern of he made it, blah, 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 with his hometown and all that, boom, 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 and how he was selling CDs out the trunk, got it. And so from my perspective as, former military guy, and I see a dude out here on the hustle, trying to take it back for the one time, I'm like, yeah, let's go. They showed him pull up in Fayetteville. They show him having to get out the car, to stand on the car, to tell the people to move so he can drive into the parking spot so he can serve the folks. You know what I'm talking about? It showed and this is gimmicky. And look, one thing about me, you can get me on a gimmick. I ain't gonna hold you. You could call me Gimmick McGee. You could get me on the gimmick, because he was riding around people in the car, driving around. I'm like, oh man, this is dope. Imagine Jay-Z come pick you up and y'all rolling around in his 6.0 or his 5.0 with the gold Dayton's on the boy. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Just bumping through, smashing through town. That's how I felt. I was like, oh, okay, this is good. So now I'm finding that this is big, but imagine what it's doing for album sales, though. But I'm wondering, here, this just came to me right now. He did them in CDs. So as far as CD sales, you had to buy them to then redistribute them. So Did he buy his way to a platinum because he bought them all?
No, he's not going to sell 100. He's not going to sell 100,000
in his truck.
Let me back up.
Okay.
He could do that, but he didn't buy his way to it.
Okay.
He's independent.
Oh.
I believe.
Okay.
Because he's got Dreamville. I don't think there's nowhere else. His Dreamville is his, what's the name? Is his label. So if he's not, so this is the other part about that too. I'm glad you brought it. So glad you brought this up. This is how this works in the industry. If he's not independent, he didn't pay for those CDs. He told the label, well,
it says he's not fully independent, but he operates with a high creative autonomy and under his own label, Dreamville Records.
That just means he get to do what he want to do.
Okay.
But so, and with that being in turn, that means he has a budget, which comes out of the label's money. Those CDs were bought for the budget. Those CDs were bought with the budget for marketing. So if he does have 100,000, I think 100,000 is gold. What is a million platinum? Look it up for me. I think 100,000 is gold.
Let me see.
Or 50,000 is gold, or something like that. Give me the certifications, RIAA certifications. So if he bought 100,000 CDs and he's selling 100,000 CDs, it didn't come out his pocket. It came out the label budget for his project.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say Jax Wild is the next artist on BMM. I'll pull you in the office. I say, all right, Jax, for this project, we got $250,000 that we're gonna spend on this project. Okay, we got 50,000 for marketing. We got 200,000 for printing up and actually videos and you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, tour and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Or 100,000 for this, 105,000 for that. 50,000, you're gonna take and you're gonna buy them CDs because that's part of your marketing. You see what I'm saying?
So we got CDs gold at 500,000, platinum is at $1 million, multi-platinum is 2 million, and diamond is at 10 million.
Diamond is 10 million, right?
Yeah.
So I thought it was $1 million. So I doubt that he bought 1 million CDs. That's a lot of CDs to buy.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? People have to actually buy those.
And we got to go back and get a CD player, bruh.
So that's why shit is on streaming now. That's why stuff is on streams now. Mm-hmm.
I got to go find my Discman. It's probably my mama's house.
And that's why a lot of artists are mad, honestly, at a lot of people because streaming game has messed up the
certification,
the validity of certification.
Oh yeah.
Oh, who we got in here? Oh no, that was a message. Somebody messaged me. I think that was AB.
Yeah. Okay. So that's on. So fake gimmick. But aside from the gimmick, what do you think about the project as a music?
Let me clear that up.
Okay.
Though before, because I don't want people to think that I mean gimmick as a bad thing. So anything that you do in marketing, is part of your marketing, but there are certain things that are considered gimmicks and certain things that are strategies.
Yeah.
Okay? A strategy is more like the thought of him saying, I'm gonna put these in the thing, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna go across the country in my in my old Honda, because the album is called The Fall Off. I started with this Honda, and now I feel like my career is at the end, or either I'm going to end my career on my own terms, and I only do like features and stuff. Okay,
Right.
that's a strategy. Okay, the physicality of it is the gimmicks. So you're on the road. What you seen that whole bunch of people around waiting on him to like pull up and all that stuff. Now, this is the thing. Common sense tells us if you're really doing this as an artist, being a struggling artist, we've done stuff like this back in the day. Drove town to town selling CDs. Nobody knows you're pulling up. Nobody knows you're there. So the gimmick is you have to tell people that you're coming somewhere so they show up. That's the gimmick part of it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Your strategy is the way you move, but the gimmick part of it is the things you do to get the people to come out. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean by the gimmick part. The Honda breaking down, that's a gimmick. That could be a gimmick. Because the only thing we seen was when you seen the photo of it, you seen him looking up underneath the car and they had the shop. A whole bunch of people outside. 50 million people outside. It's a gimmick. And it's made to make just like you sat up here and said, you can get me on the gimmick.
Yeah.
Because what would it be like to ride around with Jay-Z? What would it be like to stand at the shop with J. Cole when his car just broke down?
Yeah.
If I invite 50,000 people or 20,000 people that I know is gonna come up, then the rest of the world gonna see that and they gonna feel like this. That's a gimmick. You see what I'm saying? That moves into the gimmick stage. I'm not saying every gimmick ain't bad. Okay, don't get it wrong. You know, don't get me twisted. Every gimmick ain't bad, but I just call things like I see it straight out. You know what I'm saying? When I see people doing things, because being an artist and being at the point where I know that it's hard. It was hard back then to sell your stuff out the trunk. It's even triple hard right now to sell your stuff out the trunk. Because I hear people giving explanations like, oh, well, he's showing it how you can still get back to your grind and you can go back to the grind and artists can do this stuff on their own and they can come up. No, they can't. It is 2026. No vehicle comes with a CD player. You got to get that thing put in unless you drive an old car that's 20 years old. It's 2026. They stopped putting CD players in cars in like the 2020.
Yeah.
They stopped 20 years ago, people.
Yeah.
This is not 1980. So that's even furthermore what makes this a gimmick, because the things that he's doing right now, you cannot do as an artist.
Yeah.
It's a gimmick. You will not survive as an artist. You done bought them 10,000 CDs and everyone gonna rot in your trunk with dust on them, and you're gonna spend 50. You know how much gas costs right now to drive from state to state, bro? On a starving artist budget? No way, no how. That's the reason why, because people like Joe Buttons, sorry. People like Fat Joe just popped in my head because he don't like J. Cole either, for real. But like he said some crazy stuff about J. Cole too, but it's funny. But the thing about Joe Budden is like he's like a lot of other artists that see things for what they are when we've been in these shoes. We know how hard it is to be an artist, and we know that you're doing things because you're making people, just like you said, Jax, you want to give the illusion, you want to make people feel a certain way so they buy your album. Now, on the music side, I have listened to the whole album.
Okay.
It's okay. It's good. I like it. He's got some cuts. It does not need to be a double disc. It does not need. It's 24 songs on one thing. I mean, it should be split into a double disc. Like, it's too many songs, my brother. Like halfway through it, and listen, man, I love music. Halfway through it, I was just like, another one? Like, dang, bro. Another one? All right.
So are we saying that in your opinion, as the music guru on this show,
let's say guru. I am
is
not.
it skippable? Like, is there
It's a lot of
songs?
skips. Yes, a lot of skips. Actually, it's turn offable. It's good, but at some point you're gonna turn it off. Like, bro, like I'm done. Like, let me just get to it. And I'm listening to it through a whole workday. I had plenty of time. I just did not want to hear any more J. Cole. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know there's people out there that's gonna say we don't want to hear you, PG. That's fine. I can deal with that. Don't listen. I'm cool. I don't care. But after so long, I just didn't want to listen. Even some of my favorite artists, sometimes I change them. Like sometimes people, sometimes less is better. And I believe that this album would have been way better if it was less. If it was less, this would be an album you would be like, yo, his shit is fire.
Yeah.
But he got too much on there and is dragging it out.
I'm a try to listen to it.
Patience.
This weekend we got the family's taking a trip to New Orleans. My wife is graduating with her master's degree, so we're gonna go down to New Orleans, go to her commencement ceremony. So on the plane, I'm gonna try to throw that in and see what we got.
Whew.
I'm trying to see if there's no skips, bro.
You tell me when you come back. Tell me, please, when you come back. Tell me, please. Because I'm telling you.
I think we got time for like one more topic. But we had a couple on here, but
let's get it, man.
Let's see here. Let's talk about America's Next Top Model documentary. Bro, there is some things watching the show when it first came out, because when did this joint came out in what they did
late 90s, wasn't it?
Late 90s.
Wasn't it late 90s or early 2000s, wasn't it? Like 03 years? Babe!
Yeah.
So when Next Top Model come out? 04.
04. Okay. So I'm in there. We see Tyra Banks jump back on the scene. She got a show. We want to support her. So let's check it out. And at the time, there wasn't many. There was a few sprouting up because you got your OGs like what's the joint on MTV?
The reality shows?
The reality shows.
Real World.
So you got your OGs. Mm-hmm. So you got your Real World. You got all those. But she's coming with a whole new different era. So we could say that this reality kind of changed reality TV in the bubble, right?
I think so, because I think she was the first like contest kind of reality TV.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So she was supposed to be she was both the mentor and the executive producer. Mm-hmm. The documentary forces viewers to wrestle with whether she was empowering contestants or reinforcing the harsh industry norms. Now, I don't know how much you know about the modeling thing. I'm sure you're pretty versed in a little bit of everything, but I did not know. Now, I would say the model. So the one thing I do like, I like Olympics. Mm-hmm. So when I think about modeling, I think about it in the same way I think about the young ladies in the Olympics. They are pushed to a limit that you got to be strong enough to take. Mm-hmm. And it's like put it up against the military. I would dare to say they probably go farther than we do. Because they literally, so to be empowering versus reinforces the harsh standards in the industry, I would say if you put me on the stand to testify, I would say she used her royalty-ish and it was less empowering, even though it could appear to be empowering because who she is and where she came from and all that. But she 1000% reinforced the industry's harsh standards.
That's how you think? You believe that? That's what you believe?
100%.
Nah.
She didn't throw nobody no lie, bruh.
What you mean?
Like, okay, if I'm putting you on, if I'm empowering you, I'm putting you on. So I got a platform where you don't have to go as crazy as they go out there. Cause I got you in my bubble. You can make it just off my name. So why would I put you in harsher conditions than they are when they go out and work for insert whoever model in the agency? Because she could control that. It was a controlled environment. And she was doing the absolute most.
So you watched the whole thing?
Me and my wife watched it, yeah.
Okay, so my wife started to watch it just now today. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I remember living through it and seeing the stuff and watching episodes as they were coming on. Now, I will say this. Me and my wife both went to school. I went to acting school. She went to modeling school.
Okay, bet. Okay.
My wife is a model. My wife was a model as a baby. She's like one stuff as a like she's
heck yeah. All right. So y'all are no,
we ain't there. They ain't everything.
Y'all live there.
But I will say this.
Next top model.
I'm weak, bro. I will say no. I'm just saying this is just part of our journey. Like this is just
right for sure.
Our journey. When I went to California, I went to acting school and she went to modeling. It was called John Robert Powers. The same. It's like legendary out there. So like, and that's when you realize a lot of this stuff that's a rabbit hole. A lot of this stuff is games, but
okay.
So what I see, I ain't watched the thing yet. She's in there checking it out, and she gonna tell me if I'm wrong because she can hear me.
Okay.
So she said,
"I ain't heard it."
so my son left the door open when he came here and got his batteries and stuff. So from what I noticed and what I see and how I feel about this whole thing is, I get what people say and how people feel how she reinforced the stereotype of what was out there, of the stereotype that's already set. But the stereotype is that for a reason, because it's partly true. Okay? So one thing about any contest or any show or anybody that's going to help you or empower you, I think a lot of times we get empowerment mixed up with giving, or empowerment mixed up with entitlement. Okay, so empowering somebody is not necessarily giving them a one-up or giving them an avenue or giving them the key. Okay, empowering to me is giving you the strength, helping you find the strength inside yourself to maneuver through anything that you're going to face on any challenge that you face in this industry or in an industry that you're in. if she was extra hard on them girls, it's because I feel it's because she knew from being in it for so many years that they were going to face even harder out there. Because there's things that go on behind the scenes that we'll never know in the modeling thing. Bro, they be telling them girls don't eat.
Yeah,
I know shit like that. Like that's cruel. That's fucking like motherfucker. No.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
No, you
sorry,
good.
but I'm just saying. But I'm just saying.
It's real.
But I'm just saying. No, you don't. That's starving people. Like you need food. Like no, starve for your photo. Come on. But the thing is that industry is so saturated with people who wants to be in it that they can treat people like slop because the next girl will step up and do whatever it takes to get where she wants to be. So these are the things that Tyra was showing these girls and helping these girls to do. This from what I've seen. You feel me? Like this is from what I've seen.
Wait till you watch it. Because I think you're on the line of where I'm thinking.
Right.
I was never in the industry, so I only seen it from which they showed us. Mm-hmm. But this documentary goes behind those walls.
Good.
And it's uncovering a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we definitely gonna check. Only reason why I didn't sit down and start watching it because for one, I knew, bro, I came in at like 6:38, almost 7 o'clock. I had to handle the dogs and get situated. We just had haircuts and all that. I couldn't sit down and start watching it because I knew we had to film. So, but I am gonna check it out because it's
a good watch.
Yeah,
it's a good watch. I even like going back and watching all those that made those documentaries because, like, especially the one about Nickelodeon. You remember that one?
Yes, sir. Oh my God, that opened so many opened so many eyes and it connected so many dots from when I was younger. Not just now when I was grown, from when I was younger, bro. Like, why is they so nasty on this show, bro? Now I knew why. Now we find out why. We find out why.
So it's on the same lines as that.
That's why just I with
Tyra. Now, the one thing I didn't want to do is say tear another black woman down.
Of course. Can't do that.
So that's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying, like,
she went too far on something.
I feel like she wanted to keep this thing solid and going so long, which she did almost like 25 seasons?
20 years, I think.
Yeah. And so in order to do that, she allowed certain things that to continue to happen. That is enforcing the standards. She kind of contributed a little bit, but like you said, that could have been just some tough love. But I think the situations surrounding the cast, the producers, the contestants, and even the fact that even when they won, we don't see a bunch of contracts given.
Oh no, then we do. A lot of bro. Come on, man.
How many can you name? I can name two off the top of my head.
I know at least like 2 or 3, bro. At least 2 or 3, bro. I know Eva for one.
Eva, yeah. Eva's on.
And I know I don't see here's the thing with me. I don't know these women by like I know them when I see them like, but I don't know them because I'm not like in because I don't know their names like that. But I know it's a couple of them, bro. I know almost everybody that was on Next Top Model is doing something, bro.
Yeah.
You can't say that they ain't. And the
I ain't saying they ain't, but I'm just talking about
not you. I mean like the public.
On the modeling level, like one of the things that reads, it says, despite the premise, only a few winners totally broke into the high fashion modeling. The show was more successful as entertainment than pushing a pipeline for people.
Okay, now pause. Pause on that.
Yep.
That's the part that I mean when I say I think we get empowerment mixed up with entitlement.
Got it.
Just because you go through this don't mean that you finna be you still got to get out there and work.
Yeah.
But all this shit that you go through here is what you're going to face out there in the workplace.
Okay.
If you leave these doors and you can't put up with this shit no more, that's on you.
Yeah.
But I gave you all the tools that you need while you were here.
So this is just a resume builder then?
I believe.
Just put a line.
That's how I feel things. That's how I feel that opportunities like this are.
Good.
I don't feel that because if you look at it, what other show is anybody won that they just blossomed off of? None of them. Nah. Where's anybody from The Apprentice?
Oh, didn't your girl got on, the black girl?
She was already popular. I mean, you talking about?
Oh yeah, she was.
She was already popular. He used people that was already popular. There has only person I think that has been successful.
You remember he brought Rodman in that mug?
I remember all that. Yeah. It was just entertainment. I think that this is the thing. That's a show for entertainment. You just said all it did was it was more successful for entertainment than it was for putting people in the model.
Yeah.
You don't get put in the modeling career. There is nothing that can, just like in any rap group competition, all them rap competitions that they had, who's doing something from those? Other than only person is Lotto. And she did this shit on her own. She refused the contract. You don't remember that though, do you?
Yeah, I remember.
Don't remember that. She refused that contract. She shut it down. JD was like, I'm gonna give you. He was like, nah, I'm cool. Her and her dad already had their thing because they knew that this was just a means to get her on and get her seen. They knew that she was pretty enough, she was young enough, and her bars was good enough that when she got seen through this avenue, she would make her own way. And that's what these people are supposed to do.
The next best dance crew, the Jabberwockies, they still got a residency in Vegas. So they won.
But they were hot before that.
I didn't know that. They was already live before that.
Man, bro, you better look up San Francisco and Jabberwockies, Northern California, dog. Boy, Jabberwockies is legendary, bro. What you talking about? They were America's Best Dance Crew. Was fortunate that they even did that, bro. The Jabberwockies
I didn't know that. That's the first time I seen them.
Bro, the Jabberwockies didn't need that. The Jabberwockies did not need that competition, bro. No, sir, they did not need that.
Wow.
Now see, that's what I mean by people can go platinum in California and you never know it. Everybody in California know who the Jabberwockies is, just like everybody in California know who Tommy the Clown is.
Oh yeah,
you remember him? You remember who Tommy the Clown is and Crump dancing and all that?
Yeah.
But you go to New York and say Tommy the Clown, they're gonna be like, "Who you talking about, bro?"
Right.
But they 100%. Know what crump dancing is, and that came from Tommy the Clown and his crew.
Yeah.
They know what crump dancing is because of who?
Oh,
Chris Brown.
And then there was the movie.
Who was in the
crump movie? Right. Where they did the documentary on all of them. Right. I forgot the name of it.
It had Tommy and all them. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I'm saying though. Like these things are avenues. Nobody's supposed to just win a show and then be popular. I think we've gotten misconstrued. We've gotten this over the past 10 years. We've gotten this entitlement that everybody feels that if they win something, they win these little game shows or something, or these contests, that they're just supposed to be the next star. Even though the name says America's Next Top Model, it's still entertainment. Entertainment is smoke and mirrors. Unless you're bringing real entertainment, unless you're bringing real quality stuff, entertainment is smoke and mirrors, bro. It's not made to make. It's not. Entertainment was not made to make you famous. It's made to make the people who produce the shows money. That's all it's made for, and it's made to give you something to look at. That's it.
That's awesome.
It. Bottom line, that's all. If you want to jump in this entertainment game, you gotta know what it's about.
Yeah, that's good. I thank you for that because I didn't even know for sure. I ain't know that
Yeah, bro.
you shed some light. We shed light on this podcast,
Facts,
bro.
bro. This is not for people to get rich. This is for make them rich. Just like a regular job. Warehouse jobs is not made to make you a millionaire. You will not become a millionaire working at Sam's Club in the back warehouse or Walmart cold storage. It's designed to make them money, to make their company grow, and to give you just enough money to live. Just enough money to come back the next week to get your check to pay the rest of your bills.
All right. Last topic of the day, and we'll just gloss over it. We are in full war mode in the Middle East. There has been attacks. Well, first they bombed the crap out of Venezuela. We can't forget about that. We did that, and then fast forward, now we're back in Iran, and they bombed and they killed their supreme leader. So they're scrambling, trying to put together a secession while we are they blowing up their fleet. They taking their warships down. It's heating up. It's heating up out here. So first of all, I wanted to shout out to all those who are our forces who are out there. One, we talked about it on this show a long time ago, but prepare yourself mentally. You have to be prepared upstairs because there's stuff going on. I was I drive Uber, and I was driving on Duke, and I picked up some students, and we kind of chop it up a little bit. There's like, they see the gray, they see the car, they be like, "You ain't no full-time Uber driver. What's your story?" And I'm like, "Oh man, I was in the military." And they asked me this very profound question. I'm gonna ask you, what about the military do you know that normal civilians would not understand? And what I told them, I'll let you think about that for a second. But what I told them is the military needs you to do something. So they'll do their best to kind of desensitize you from it so that you will do it. And I brought up a scenario, and they're like, "Well, what do you mean?" I said, when I was stationed my first and second base, that's when the playing cards came out for the top, 50 terrorists or top dudes. So, and they were like, okay. And I say, but you got to think about it. They allowed that to come out, right? I won't say that the military built these cards, but they wasn't like banning them.
I think they did because we had them too. We had them too when I was in.
We slapping spades, we boom, 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 and we're seeing these guys on these cards, and man, you got set, homie, blah, 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 you done. Or we playing poker, we doing all this stuff with these cards, with these real people faces on it. Now, right or wrong, they bad guys, whatever, we are now desensitized to being humane. Yep. So now when they say, go get them, oh, okay. Oh, the dude on the car, oh yeah, that was the ace of spades. Boom. We with it. And so I just told them is, they program us, and we're trying to work on not saying brainwash, but programming and incentivizing us, desensitizing us to be able to do kind of things that we wouldn't normally do on an everyday basis. And for what it's worth, I think sometimes that can be needed in some scenarios, not all the time, but because it does bring us together, one common thing. Because we even think about when we go back to the Bible days and you talk about the children of Israel, when they got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, Pharaoh was like, bro, we gotta do something. Because if they get together, they will overthrow this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So same thing with the military. There's only a 1% at the top. We the 99 down here at the bottom. If they can't find a way to synthesize us, nevertheless, my thoughts and prayers goes out to them. And then over to you, Hustle, what you think?
Well, to the original question, I think what you mentioned, I think that's the biggest thing, man.
Yeah.
Like, not only like, and I'm not even trying to just ride your coattail, but everything else they can find out, everything else they pretty much have a general knowledge about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they have some kind, especially if you've been watching this show.
Yeah.
Especially if you have any kind of knowledge about the military, you can pretty much find all of those things. But what Jax just mentioned is one of the key things, and I'm so glad he brought it up. Is one of the key, and he brought it up, and that's so specific. I couldn't even, and I remember those cards, bro. I couldn't even put it like direct, no more direct. Put it like that.
Bro, I still got the cards too.
Do you got some? Because they sell them everywhere. They sell them at the BX and everything, bro. Everywhere. That's what I said. They wasn't banning them. I think they was manufacturing them, bro. And I think they was manufacturing them. To your point, they were desensitizing. Everything they did or taught us was desensitizing, bro. Yeah. I remember at SP school, I went to hand-to-hand. I had hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, when I was at SP, we learned, as a police, you learn hand-to-hand combat. You cattleman, you do hand-to-hand combat. I learned stuff. I tell my son now, I can shake a man's hand and bring him down to his knees and do with just one move. Like, I can move my wrist like that. And, like, they taught us things like that. Like, that was what we went to school to do. At tech school, like, we had a week of that. We could cat them. Like, we went to school to shoot guns, people.
Yeah.
Like, it was made a game. I don't know how they did when you went to Cadam. Like, well, you went to regular Cadam, right? No, you didn't go.
Yeah, to Cadam. We did it during Beast Week.
Right, y'all did just so at SP school we have a whole week of shooting everything.
Oh yeah,
and then we play the game.
I heard about
that. We play the war games and everything. Like the last 2 weeks, we out there in the field. Like we out there in the field in the tents, like playing the war games with the BFAs and everything, and all that. You know what I'm saying? So we got the orange dust for the, you know what I'm saying, for the for the grenades and all that. Like, so we out there
getting it in.
But it was made to be a game to us. It was made. We couldn't wait. It was fun. Like we couldn't wait. Hey, man, what y'all gonna do at camp? We finna kill the blue team on camp. No, we finna get them. It was made as a game,
right?
And now that I'm older and I think about all that, like, yo, they really had us out here shooting at each other with real guns, with BFAs on them. If anybody don't know what a BFA is, it's a blank firing adapter.
Yep.
They had us shooting at our fellow people, at our fellow airmen. Real guns, blank bullets, and made it a game. That's total desensitization.
Totally.
This was before paintball was out, y'all. There was no paintball. There was no, there's a game where you can get smacked with a little ball and it'll hurt a little bit. No. There was no paintball. The only thing we had growing up was water guns. That's it.
Now
And
we got
BBs.
they got
And BB
sim
guns.
rounds now where we don't even need BFAs no more. Everybody gets the same cartridge, everything, and it's just little pellets that come out, but it loads just like a 5.56.
Right. And I bet it feels a little tough too, don't it?
Oh boy.
I bet.
They hit you in the wrong area, boy.
I bet.
Woo. That under that arm meat right there.
Oh yeah, that tendonism.
That neck area up there.
Shout out to Willie. He got his trademark back. Shout out to Willie. But no, yeah, man, that's nuts, man. Like I just so I can't even think of nothing else that the people don't know or can't find out other than that right there. Like you cannot top that statement, that comment, that answer that you gave them teens that jumped in your car. You cannot top that right there. I'm not even gonna try, because that is the main thing that people don't understand. And we're not talking about just knowing. They don't understand the things that they program, how they program us, or the depths that they do. Everything in there is programming. Everything in there is manipulation. Period. Good or bad, it's all manipulation.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So shouts out to those out there in harm's way, man.
Man,
do what you gotta do, get back home safe. We already have
do this, man. Oh my God.
I think we are up to like 10 that killed in actions.
I heard 19.
Or 19. Okay, there's a new number come out. So yeah, man, it's crazy, man, but we also the commander-in-chief.
Commander-in-chief.
He a little off the chain, so
hopefully once his reign is over, we'll have a new DOJ in, and we can get a little bit of justice. Because I believe at this point, all of America needs justice from this. Yeah. From this administration. I think we all need a little we need justice, man. We're not getting it. And it's just driving us into a worse place, because I don't know if you know, Iran been screaming death to America for a while, but lately they just told us that we ain't even safe over here. They said that. Yeah. They have put that out. Yeah. And those first couple of projectiles went through the Iron Dome over there in where the U.S. Embassy over there in what's the name? They cracked through that Iron Dome, so they didn't catch them. They didn't intercept them. Okay. So I mean, just stay tuned, y'all. Y'all turn y'all CNN on, man. Don't follow Fox. Turn your CNN on, or turn. No, I'm just being honest. Don't follow that Fox. Turn CNN on, or C-SPAN. Actually, C-SPAN. If you want to get the direct, no filter, no bias, unadulterated, news, C-SPAN, CNN, anything else, don't even pay attention to it. Yeah. So,
but man, sorry we had to end on a sad note. But what we're gonna do? We're gonna jump back under these sponsors and get y'all pepped up.
That's right. Get you some W, man. Get you through
this some W.
Trying times.
You know what I'm saying? And then after you get the W, get you some merch.
Get you some merch, man. Summertime coming. I think we're gonna need to do some shorts or something for the girls or something, man.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, some shorts. That'd be dope. Short set or something, man. We need to do something too for the men. The Hoochie Daddy shorts is in, man. We gotta make some Hoochie Daddy shorts.
I think I'm cool on that. I'm probably gonna send your boy Cotton some Hoochie Daddy shorts coming for you, bruh. For you, bruh. I know you'll wear them. But hey, this was a good little show today. We need some guests. So if you want to be a guest on the show, please hit me up. You can comment on this video, any of the videos. We watch all the comments. So if you reply, somebody reach out to you, send you the link to sign up. And you could book your own time. That's the beauty of it. You could book your own time. Other than that, man, we love you.
And ain't nothing you can do about it.
We're going to catch you next week. Peace.
Peace.